Hello and welcome to African Brands. I'm delighted that you could join me on the continuing episode of COVID-19 Business in Action, where we speak to decision makers and top players of indigenous brands in Africa with special focus to Nigeria. Kickstarting this episode with the Executive Director of Gill Automations in the person of Engineer Olawale Akonde as he talks about the sequential growth of his company. Amade Zejengiheri. Stay tuned.
And where will they go?
So my friend Tunde just build new house. Now there they go.
Tunde house or a papa house?
Tunde house. We want go wash am.
Wash with. You know how long it take me to build this house? 35 good years in the civil service. They say that they go to Tunde house.
Grandpa, I know how like that again now.
See na DPK homes you use If you help anybody get house for this Lagos, and they get different areas, make I show you. Person fit even get money as their partner sef. If you help them sell it, you go get your own share for the money. And then they give their partners plenty things.
Like phones, cars.
All expense paid trip to Dubai.
Make us see that thing abeg.
That's right. With DPK Homes, you too can own a home on any budget. Call or visit the website to find out how. Anyone can be a landlord. Sharp.
You think say na only you like better thing? Now me and you dey follow go that DPK Homes and Property. Stand it up!
Partner with DPK Homes and Property Limited. Sharp.
Engineer Olawale Akonde, Executive Director, Gill Automation.
Gill Automation is 100% systems integration owned Nigerian company, and we have offices in Port Harcourt, Ghana, Houston, and of course Lagos, Nigeria. We have facilities spanning from fabrication workshop, panel building, automation lab, calibration lab, and very good equipment that we use in delivering our services. So now to the real question of what area of services we offer. Our services covers electrical and instrumentation, automation and control systems, panel building, fire and gas systems, and we have pretty much good OEM partnership that supports our business. Now, as you know, with all this, without quality assurance, how do we ensure customer satisfaction? So we have standard bodies guiding our services. We are ISO certified. We also have DPR permits, and we are active member of MAN is Manufacturing Association of Nigeria. We also have a good certificate, NCC, Nigerian Quality Equipment Certificate, that helps us to let customers know that we have the equipment required in delivering quality service. Okay, first, we are turnkey engineering, procurement, and construction services provider, whose main goal is customer satisfaction. So if anybody wants to ask me about Gill Automation, I will say see us as a turnkey EPC solution provider. Simply, I will say quality, because I keep everything is around quality. If you can deliver quality to customer, then definitely customer satisfaction is certain. So putting it in the kind of context, I'll say applying global best practices by using local capabilities. What I'm simply saying is that using our local resources, manpower, and equipment in achieving the same quality achievable overseas outside the country. Take for example, Gill manufacture panels. The same panels that you can get outside the country, we manufacture that locally. So for me, it's more like value add to the Nigerian economy. So simply quality, work quality. COVID. Nobody expected this to have happened, but now we have to adjust our daily life to meet the current reality. Noting the importance of good hygiene, using sanitizers, social distancing, and sticking with all NCDC COVID guidelines has been of great help to us. And lessons learned, definitely. During this pandemic, we've learned how efficient our work can still be, having lesser people at the office and achieving the same result. So it has helped us in seeing what areas we need to restructure. I mean, if I can achieve the same result by having half of my team work from home and half in the office, and then that means there are things I've actually learned with the COVID. The last thing is service flexibility. Guild Automation service is very flexible, so currently we provide remote services to some of our customers and try to provide solutions to their problem remotely without actually visiting the site due to the restriction caused by COVID. Rapid growth. Okay, what Guild Automation has done first, when the COVID outbreak crisis, COVID crisis started, we distributed palliatives to the community, and thanks to our HR division and HSC. First, we had to reduce our number of staff before the lockdown. Even before the lockdown, Guild has already taken that proactive step to reduce our number of staff, and we also went around to give nose masks to different clinics and created awareness to staff, continuous health update to all our staff even while at home. And the reduced manpower was also a game changer for us. And during the total lockdown, we used our existing ICT infrastructure to be able to keep our business going. So we've taken those upfront access to support the immediate community around us that we know that they have. I mean, we see them as stakeholders in our business, and we are confident that that really had impact on them. First, I call them 3 R's. Personal, if I go by the way I personally describe it, it's called the right people, the right mindset, and with the right skill sets. Honestly, if you have those 3 things, the remaining, like fund, loyal customers, and they will just come, because the right people will get the job done. The right mindset people will have the motivation to keep moving. With the right skill set, you are sure of quality. If you have those 3 things with facilities to back them up, definitely there will be repeat business from the customer. Of course, there will be funds to run the operation also. And also, I won't take out government in this, for them creating enabling policies to help us to effectively do business, by creating bodies to mandate companies to patronize local companies, services that we didn't know that we can do. So those are my key ingredients in running the business. Anyway, it's not just about Nigeria, anywhere in the world. 3 R's: right people, right mindset, and right skill sets.
Mr. Bamidele Alimi, CEO, Dele Fresh Farms.
Dele Fresh Farm is an agri business that produces such as livestock, from piggery, poultry, mainly for meat production, and catfish. And we're into crop as well, such as chili pepper, cucumber, which is vegetables. So we grow all kind of crops in Dele Fresh Farms. What we want Africa at large, and most especially those in Nigeria, is that very soon our vision is Africa is going to feed the world. Actually, I won't say we have a brand that is something very unique about our brand, because most of our produce are coming directly from the farm. So we know what we eat. We don't put chemical in our production. We don't feed our animals with chemical. We feed them with a natural feed. So because what we can take home to our families, we don't want to produce that to the end user as well, and to the other people outside there buying our product. So we take a little, or what would I say, much consideration about those people who are going to, the end users who are going to buy our product. So we don't use anything symptomatic or any antibiotics on our livestock and on our crops as well. We don't use any harmful chemical to grow our production. The COVID-19, like I must say, this hit most all businesses unexpectedly. Nobody planned this. The business is going to be closed for a very long time, so nobody see this coming about this COVID-19. So we are in, and I'm sure very soon the COVID-19, like people say, they say COVID-19 is here to stay, but we hope very soon the antidote or antivirus vaccine is being distributed so that everybody can be on a better safe, and each household can be on the safe ground, so business can go back to normal how it was for the past few years. The information technology has helped the agri sector in a lot, because without information technology, which is the IT, internet, the social media and everything, it's going to be very difficult for rural farmers or farmers to get known by individuals. So because most of the retailers out there now, it's very easy for them to, or let me say most of the supermarket, it's very easy for them to just reach out to the farmer and tell them, okay, can you supply me this good? Can you supply me this good? You understand? Instead of them depending on the old ways, the middlemen, which try to make out from the farmers then. So because most of the farms right now, it's easy for you to find farms online, and if you are searching for a particular supplier of a particular product, you understand, it's very easy for you to find, and this is the help of the internet. So we say internet has helped the agricultural sector in a big way. And doing a successful business in Nigeria. A friend of mine said, there was a quote from one of my friends say, living in Nigeria alone should be part of your CV if you're looking for a job. You understand? Because my country, Nigeria, is a big country with different language and different kind of people. So it's very difficult for you to meet the expectation of 0% or 10% of the people living in Nigeria. So doing business in Nigeria is a very difficult one. Number one, starting from the, let me say, if you have an idea and you have everything that has to do with the landed property, there's a lot of backlog, there's a lot of government agency you need to pay some fee to. Not to talk of land owning, not to talk of building, you understand? So doing business in Nigeria has a lot of, if you don't have the mind, this is the honest truth, if you don't have the mind and you don't have the support, you just break down at the middle of the road, because each day has come with its challenges. Key ingredient in farming is money and passion. If you have the passion for what you're doing in hybrid business, definitely the farm is going to move forward, and your marketing as well. Well, we hope to see Dele Fresh Farm in the next 5 years. At least, like I said, Africa will feed the world, and we hope Dele Fresh Farms will be part of those farmers that is going to feed the world, especially most of our produce, because we've started exporting our chili pepper out of the country. So that is a bold step, and the first step we are taking. So, and I think from that aspect, we see Dele Fresh Farms in the next 20 years competing with most farms, the like of the Obasanjo farms and the Hamo farms and the rest, you understand? So we are not relenting, so we keep working every day.
Ìwé kíkọ́ láìsí ọkọ́ àti àdá kò ì pé o, kò ì pé o. Iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ níṣẹ́ ilẹ̀ wa, ẹni kò ṣiṣẹ́ á máa jalè. Ìwé kíkọ́ láìsí ọkọ́ àti àdá kò ì pé o, kò ì pé o. Iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ níṣẹ́ ilẹ̀ wa, ẹni kò ṣiṣẹ́ á máa jalè.
Corona, nobody could predict, the virus. Okay, we can only, in situations like this, we can only respond to the virus. And I feel companies can help by maybe donating more face masks, hand sanitizers, gears, for example. So at least people who are around you in your community do not spread the virus. Because see, if, let's say, the man who is working for me, or maybe one of the gate men, if they have it, I will be prone to have it, or I will eventually get it. So if we can help each other, even the beggars on the road, anybody at all with our surroundings, treat each other as one person, I feel we'll be able to control the spread of the virus. If everyone is donating hand sanitizers, bags of rice, like I did during my during the Salah period, I feel it would be really good for people. Something as simple as masks, okay, would be okay. I'm not wearing a mask now because I'm in an office and I feel my area is, safe. So I believe I would advise everyone to wear their mask as soon as they can, and also when you're going around, limit your movement. So at least you're helping everyone in the surrounding. I feel in terms of communication, I for one already felt the impact. Most times now, everyone is using Zoom, Skype, and FaceTime. That's what we're doing now for all our meetings. So now, that's how we're surviving the COVID pandemic. Most people are having their meetings using Zoom. This is how we've started, communicating to all our people who work here at Seagle. So I feel as individuals, since we can't have that physical contact again, I feel Zoom, FaceTime, this is the best way for us to be able to control the virus as well and the pandemic by having calls and, if you want to have physical contact, you have to do it through Zoom, or you can't even have a physical contact or anything like that. Most people now communicate through the internet. So in order to better serve our, community and communicate properly, most people just try to shout from wherever they are or wear their mask as they communicate, because that's the best way. Because if I wear my mask now and I have the virus, for example, I wouldn't be able to transmit it to you because I've already covered myself. So if you're wearing your own mask and I'm wearing mine, nobody will be able to transmit the virus. So I feel this is the best way we can communicate in our community by, covering ourselves, sanitizing ourselves, and wearing our mask. That is the most important way for us to communicate, well, so we don't spread the virus. Okay, so in terms of the real estate market, I for one have watched my father, Otumba Yemi Sahid Lawal. He started his business from nothing and he's grown it into what it is today. And inshallah will continue to grow. I've seen him, he works like a dog, 247. I'm not saying, you understand what I mean, he works tirelessly for the family. So when I finished from Imperial Business School, he sent me to school to study. And I know what he had to face before he sent me to school to study at Imperial. And I know it wasn't easy. So to run a successful business, it's tough. It's dog sweats and bones. Like it's especially in Nigeria, the economy isn't the best, but every day we all try to survive. We've done, as we sell lands, we build, we do anything we can to survive. So I feel to run a successful business, you can't predict the future. You just have to find a way to survive. Whatever it is, what kind of business you're doing, just make sure you're doing it the best possibly way you can with love from your heart. I feel that's the best ingredient, and obviously praying to God to support you in any way. So once you have all of that, hard work, God on your side, and you're putting in love in the work you're doing, there is no way you wouldn't be successful. So I believe these are the key ingredients, and you need to have great people, a good community of people around you. And I feel these are the key ingredients to run the most successful business in Nigeria. So my name is Oluwole Abdulaziz Lawal. You can call me Wole Lawal. I am 26 years old, 26 in September. I'm really young, but I'm very hardworking. I finished my master's from Imperial College Business School, and I have 5 siblings, from youngest son.
A place we all love. Away by sunrise and back at sunset. If there's anything we've learned from the pandemic, it is that home is not just a building. Home, a place of peace, comfort and luxury. It is the joy of every family to own a good home. We leave for school, work and worship, yet we all return to this place of peace and love. Let me remind you, there is no place like home. That is why at Seagle, we value your comfort. We take it upon ourselves to build your castle. Not only for your comfort, but also for your pocket. That is through investment. Paying great attention to every detail in developing a place for your wellness and well-being. We do not overlook luxury. From the blueprint till the finishing touch is luxury in its purest form. That's why we urge you to grab your key to the good life by owning a Seagle home. From our exquisite Eagle Heights to other Seagle homes. Each home is thoroughly designed for you. Automation, security, satisfaction, beauty. We know you love them. That is why we put in our very best in developing an assembly for you and your family. While others are intangible, we are real. Join us as we create the city of today and tomorrow. Seagle, the property development company.
Group Farmer, your trusted partner for agricultural investments, farm management and farmers empowerment is here again, with sponsorship opportunities ranging from fish farm, rice farm, sesame farm, ginger farm to poultry farm. Together we are closer to making our economy better, and you can do this without getting your hands dirty by sponsoring a farm. Group Farmer offers mouth-watering returns on your investment. Here is your opportunity to join the efforts in eradicating famine and shortage of food, to promote locally grown, premium and clean food, while you also empower local farmers. Invest in the future today. Visit www.groupfarmer.com.ng to sponsor a farm.
On this note, we call it a wrap on today's episode of COVID-19 Business in Action. You can join us same time and same station next week. You can also send us an email via info@africansbrand.com. Do remember to protect yourself and others from the COVID-19 virus by washing your hands or using an alcohol-based sanitizer and not touching your face. Leaving you with this: safety isn't expensive, it's priceless. I'm Adeze Jengihere. Thank you for joining us.